What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But Flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and
through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
he's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Able to get it to Edwards. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives them the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And it sets up first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. Third down coming up. Here's the throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
It's complete to Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go again with Stevenson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stevenson with another carry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass play now. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Throwing from the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And they get this down to the 28. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has room inside the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Called in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. The give inside to Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juke the defender. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Another try following the sack. That one complete to Stevenson.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It is Kupp, left side.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give them a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Smith able to put it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits his running back. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. From the 41. Bateman hauls it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's got him. That's Addison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. from the 42. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 4.
Now looking to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We've arrived at the break, and what a second half we're in store for. It's tied at 10 after 2. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Justin Herbert responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. The Texans still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've got first down from the 31. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tyler Newman with the tackle. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Saints will get set to take over. They go play action on first. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's complete to Stevenson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Back out runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for them from the 46. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Catch made over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be a first down.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. He's got Harrison. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
So often we hear this, and it's true. Defense is about reaction. And on toss play, well, it's all about that quick reaction time. You got to ID that play quickly and break downhill, and it's a loss of yards. Or in this case, it's a no gain.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a 31-yard play, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a third-quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Setting up a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they'll have 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They just get the play off. Cut out left. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got a man. Patterson has it. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing off the play fake here. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down. Trying the right side. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
This is Stevenson heading right. And we turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it yet again. Bateman hauls it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Just quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed right side to Addison. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Following the play, we have somebody in some pain still out there. And that appears to be Jordan Addison who's being looked at. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense making its way back out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
A split second, all but kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. He'll look to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints.